our opinion, harassment and bullying on Facebook. There's been threats made. Not to get into too much detail because now OPS is involved. But we made a decision yesterday at the executive board meeting, which was unanimous by the executive board, to have the individual not attend meetings. The letter was given to the individual, which he posted on Facebook, so everybody could see it if you are on Facebook. It's open to the public anyways. So what we have offered in the letter was for that individual to come meet with the executive board if he chooses to explain what is going on.
I simply asked, and nobody has provided me any detail as to why I can't be here.
Okay, so right now, if you want details, right now you are under arrest for trespassing.
This is humiliating.
It will be explained to you in greater detail.
Can you read that piece of paper out loud?
Our first concern is.
Can I see that piece of paper so that I can read? My first concern is my rights.
Now because we're done.
Please read that pivot statement. It's asking you to respect my rights. I'm not going to be able to comply until I understand why I'm being asked to leave. This is quite humiliating. And a violation.
This is what fear looks like, everybody. Fear in our leadership. That people are being taken out by police because he doesn't want them to hear what Angus has to say.
And then we would evaluate it, take a look at it if he chooses to meet with us. But going forward, he's not going to be attending union meetings.
Okay, I mean, everybody is curious what transpired here and why. And the question that begs to be answered is, was there any other way of handling this instead of humiliating a member in front of the entire membership here that's present, which is going to spread like wildfire?
Absolutely.
And the thing is, there is a policy at the workplace for harassment, and I'm curious, wouldn't there have been other ways of proceeding with this issue instead of going to this full extreme?
I think there was other ways proceeding with this issue, and I think that members have brought their concerns forward to the union as well, and they brought them forward to management at OC Transpo, and OC Transpo had submitted something to that member not allowing him to attend property at OC Transpo. So if he's not allowed on OC Transpo property, we did not give him anything that said he wasn't allowed on property here. We've decided as of yesterday to do that.
Somebody got parked in the parking spot there with a silver Silverado with wings. Black Silverado with wings.
Yeah, sorry.
So Ziggy, that's why we decided to do what we did yesterday, because of the ongoing harassment that is taking place.
But you did give him the opportunity to come and meet.
He was given the opportunity. He's been given the opportunity by open letter to come and meet with us, but he was told not to attend the meeting today.
When he showed up, was he asked to leave?
Yes, he was, and then he said, call the police.
Okay.
I'm not leaving.
No, I'm curious. Not everybody is using Facebook.
Not everybody's privy to it, and I understand that.
Okay.
I saw some of his postings earlier this morning when they were outside, and I found this stuff extremely offensive.
Yeah,
and,
we're gonna.
And I have 20 years of experience in policing, and I tell you what I saw there, that wasn't right. You don't do stuff like that.
So
just call the question first. Are you recording this conversation? Because if you are, you have to let everybody know. We can't just record privately.
No.
Not recording at all.
Why do I have to let everybody know?
It's law.
Okay.
No,
Fine.
actually, it's not. You're wrong.
Okay, but
you can, as long as you're a party to a conversation.
I'm gonna ask everybody
If you're not a party to what's going
to
on,
get to the
what's going
mic.
on, you can't record.
Okay.
If you have anything to say.
Am I not a party
say-
being here?
No, you are.
Participating?
Let's not- Okay, order. Please go to the mic if you have anything to say. Thank you, Joe.
Okay,
Joe?
I'm the one that gave him the letter,
Yep,
and I said, you'll have to leave,
yep.
and he said, call the police. He's the one that said it.
Yep.
That's all I have to say.
Okay. John?
By 576, I would just like to address the member's question. I'm somebody that's very close to what happened today. You know, I've been part of an online the subject of an authorized harassment complaint dating back to May of this year, along with the executive board. I think what happened today was the right thing in the overall view of the member's ever increasing erratic behavior has resulted in that member having his past privileges at work relieved. The member's not allowed on property. Okay? And this is a direct result of his erratic behavior and his harassment. That is all the city can do. But I guarantee that if that member steps on property right now, he would be arrested and it would be the same situation. So the union has acted, in my view, the union has taken the same path. We have an individual that's harassing members, we have an individual that's harassing and cyberbullying the executive. My understanding is Shop Stewart being close to this is he was warned not to attend the hall until these issues are resolved. And at that point it becomes trespass. This is private property. For the safety of all the membership, the union does have the right to say you can't attend till your behavior changes, or we can at least resolve what's going on.
If you've got something to say, Ziggy, please go to the mic. But Alan is up next.
Just a clarification.
Ziggy, Alan's up next.
Yeah, I know. Just a clarification. I'm not turning around and saying anything about right or wrong. It was just a question of what happened. Everybody was kind of talking in here, what's going on and why. It was not right or wrong.
And I apologize that we couldn't inform everybody, but it happened so quickly. I really didn't think that he was gonna show up this morning, even after he had warned us by email that he was gonna show up. He proceeded to show up, and that's what happened. Al?
Alan Miller, 8401. Question to the chair. Did you want it to happen like this?
No.
Did you want to call the cops in, bring the cops into this?
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
Were you forced?
I believe so.
Okay.
8831.
Just give Mary a second.
Oh, sure.
No,
that's
you
Mary.
can still.
She's right here. Come on back up. Okay, so I just want to firstly say that I've only been employed here 4 years. Oh, yeah.
Just 1 second.
You have to take word for word.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, so I've only been employed here 4 years, and I'd just like to say that I've just seen that the union and not just the union, but everyone's personal attacks on each other, the harassment. I think I brought this forward last month to you, and I said, like, if the city is stopping this, the union needs to do something as well. Now, even coming from the executive board, I've seen some posts from them as well, that there's so much infighting within the union. I feel, as being a junior operator, there's so much going on that could be your time spent better than fighting within your team on bathrooms, on paddles, on work environments. But you guys are so busy fighting within yourself, and I'm not pointing fingers, but Clint, you're the president, and you need to set the example. And this is an embarrassment. We had our accountant here that got to watch all of this.
Mm-hmm.
It's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to know what the union is gonna do. I think all of you guys need to lock yourselves in a room, sort your stuff out, and start working for us instead of, I don't know if it's the pride or whatever is going on with you.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I mean, and to put that, like, I have not responded once. You've never seen me on Facebook
No.
responding to anybody or making any comment towards anybody on Facebook. So, yes, I am the president of the union. We have 13 board members on a executive board. I do not expect everybody to love each other on this executive board. I expect everybody to work together on this executive board. And that's all I can expect. Am I guilty for getting into discussions and arguments with executive board members? Yes. But that is all part of it. We meet once a month, and our once a month meeting is to hash out our differences, and we can have a difference of opinion, but we can still all work together. And I would like that to happen too. So.
Mary got up. She's still writing a book, so.
Good.
All right, 8178. most of us have heard an exec member has been asked to resign. I want to know more about it.
Sure.
Whatever you
So
can
what
tell me.
happened at the last executive board member, or meeting, sorry, was there was a motion put forward for an executive board member to resign his position and to stop paying his per diem. And the executive board made that decision because they felt that that individual was not fulfilling their duties. So that is what happened. How much more do you want me to elaborate?
Is it something we all decide on?
At this point, no. I mean, at this point, you could decide on it and say that you would like to have this person reinstated. That is the membership's choice. You have elected everybody off this board, no matter what. I mean, operators don't vote for maintenance. Maintenance doesn't vote for operators, but you get what I'm saying. Everybody's been elected here. So if the membership wants to pay someone off the executive board and think it's wrong that that person shouldn't be paid, then ultimately it's up to the members. The executive board did that. It's been brought to the members now. And that's the steps they took because they felt that they had to do or say something to let people know what's going on.